Hi everyone, welcome back to the React Mistakes playlist. If you're new here or watching this for the first time, let me fill you in. I'm creating a dedicated React mistake playlist to help developers like you avoid some most common pitfalls I have seen in code reviews and real-world projects. These mistakes are often made by junior to mid-level developers and usually stem from lack of understanding of React's core concepts. And here's the big questions. If you're making these mistakes, do you truly understand React? So, if you want to level up your React skills, avoid these errors, and help your team write better React code, make sure to follow this playlist. Together, we'll strengthen your React foundations and build confidence in your work. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. Today, we're diving into a mistake that many developers, especially beginners, tend to make: mutating state. This is one of the most scared rules in React, and breaking it can lead to all sort of bugs and unpredictable behavior. We'll take a real-world example, a shopping list tab. I'll walk you through the code, explain what's wrong, and show you how to fix it. So, if you're ready to level up your React skill, let's get started. Alright, here's the setup. We have a simple shopping list tab. You can see three components: app and new item form and shopping list.jsx. Here, inside the components directory, I have kept new item form and the shopping list. It's a simple JSX code. You can see we have a simple form. There's an input and button to add item. And in the shopping list, we are simply mapping through all the items and showing inside the list. So here, the idea is simple. When you add a new item using the form, it should update the shopping list. But when I type a new item and click submit, for example, tasty food, add item, nothing happens, right? You can see nothing's added on the shopping list. And now the question is why? Let's figure this out. So this issue lies on this line number 9 here, items.push, and we are actually pushing the newly added item. I mean, whatever we are getting from the value, we are pushing into the items array. So it looks like we are adding the new item to the list, right? But there is a hidden problem. We are mutating the state. So in React, state variables like items are treated as immutable. So here, item itself is an array, right? So in React, is treated as immutable. So this means you shouldn't directly modify them, like items.push function, right? There is a push function to push new item to the array. React uses the identity of the state variable to detect changes, and by mutating it, we are not actually creating a new array. As a result, React does not recognize the change and the UI does not update. So that is why when we are adding a new item on the shopping list, this is not updating on the UI. So now, how to fix it? The fix is really simple. Instead of modifying the existing array, we create a new one. So what we can do, instead of pushing a new value into the items array, what we can do, we can create a new array. For example, the next items. We are spreading all the previous items and we are adding the new one. And now we can add this next items variable inside the set items function, right? So in React, we know the first one is a variable and second one is a setter function. So set items is a function that we can update our state. So here's what's happening. Here items, basically this is syntax, is spreading all the existing items into a new array. Then we add new item, I mean the value, right? At the end, this creates a brand new array. And React is now able to detect the state change and re-render the UI properly. So now, when I add an item and submit the form, it should work properly, right? So as you can see already, actually it added, right? So let me try to add new one. Tasty food. Cool, you can see it. These items is now added on the list, right? But the previous, it was implemented before, that was causing the issues, right? So we are not update the state variable because the React itself does not recognize the changes, and therefore the UI does not update, right? Now we are not mutating the state directly. We have created a brand new array and we are spreading all the items that it was previously, right? For example, the apple and banana, and we are adding the newly added item at the end of the array, right? And now we have set the new items variable inside the set items functions. So now it follow the rules of hooks. All right, let's recap what we have learned today. So the first, never mutate state directly. React relies on the state variable's identity to detect changes. So if we mutate state directly, that React will not be able to recognize the changes and therefore the UI should not be updated. That's how React works. Number two, when updating arrays or object, always create a new copy using the spread syntax. As you saw in the shopping list component, we have created a new array by using the spread operator, right? And we have copied all the existing item on that items array, and then we have added the new item at the end of the array, and we have updated the new array inside the set items setup functions. So this approach ensures your stays in sync with your data. By avoiding these mistakes, your React application will be more predictable and easier to debug. I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more React tips and tricks. Let me know in the comments if you have encountered this issue before, or if you have other React topics you'd like me to cover. And don't forget to watch React Mistake playlist that enhance your React experience to the another level. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.